So the Attorney General for Child Support in New Jersey woke up and chose violence the other day.
Child support in New Jersey is seizing everyone's bank accounts today if you owe back child support.
So there's a lot of chatter on TikTok right now about people having their child support payments snatched out of their bank accounts. This is interesting. Let's get to it. And there's some very interesting points of it.
So the Attorney General for Child Support in New Jersey woke up and chose violence the other day. They took all them niggas' money. So they are wiping men's bank accounts clean that has not paid no child support or that's behind in child support in New Jersey. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm talking about they popped the check-ins and the savings. Anything that you had in there, if you owe child support, is gone. They didn't care if you owed a little bit or a lot of bit. They took everything. Whatever it is that they needed or that they were behind on, yeah, they got that. That is crazy. Yeah, they took what they needed. They didn't care if it was a couple of $100 or a couple of $100,000 gone. Like, ugh. And what's crazy is that it's close to the first. I don't know how some of these men is going to pay their bills. Like, with no warning. Like, I mean, I guess it was a warning because if you're behind on child support, they telling you like, hey, you've been behind on child support. But I don't know if they just woke up one morning and said, yeah, we finna go get this money from these niggas. But damn.
I mean, wage garnishments and judgments are not something that just happened. I mean, these have been around for a long time. I mean, these guys knew they were deadbeats. They knew they owed money to somebody. And as somebody that has a friend that was married to one of these deadbeats that hasn't paid anything for that little 4-year-old boy that just wants a Spider-Man outfit and be able to go do things that little young boys want to do because their dad doesn't want to pay any money, but he's got multiple kids with multiple women. That infuriates me. As a dad, it infuriates me that these guys can just frolic around and never have to worry about the Reaper coming for their bank account. Well, it's come. And I want to, if you know anything about this, comment down below. Tell me more. Let's learn in the comment section. But that money it shouldn't take years to get thousands of dollars in the rears, okay, back to these people, to these women or these dads. They're out there, they're trying to pay for daycare and work and raise a young person, which is hard to do. Everything's super expensive. And then you got this guy or this woman out there frolicking around, paying for nothing, making more kids. And the one that really hurts is the little one. When you see that he wants that toy so bad, but there's no money to do it, or he wants to go to the water park or do things that little boys and girls want to do, but yet dad or the mom owes thousands of dollars and has never paid anything. And what's crazy is they can take their driver's license and then they're like, you know what, I'll just go do a handyman job and get paid in cash and whatever, shack up with another person. At some point, what do you do to these people? Comment down below.
Child support in New Jersey is seizing everyone's bank accounts today if you owe back child support. And it don't matter how much back child support you owe. You can be owing just for 1 month. They are seizing your accounts and they are wiping your accounts of whatever you owe towards them. I know because it literally just happened to me. I have like a month and a half's worth that I owe and they just literally took everything. Everything I had in my account. Like, what? But I mean, hey, shouts out to all the single mothers and single fathers that have, you know what I'm saying, bitter baby moms or bitter baby dads that don't pay child support. A lot of y'all about to get a nice ass check in Jersey, bro. Hey, do it up. I'm happy for y'all.
This is the kind of stuff that breaks my heart because I'm thinking about that little kid that just wants that coloring book, or he just, wants that popsicle, that ice cream cone, the things that kids want. And it breaks my heart that people can rationalize like not doing it. And I can understand if there's a big, like, hey, there's a big dispute here, we're going to court, things are, these things. But when you're behind 2, 3, 4, 5 months and you're just choosing not to do it, not to get a job, I mean, your sole purpose when you become a parent, become a father or a mother, is for that little person. Not you anymore. Why'd you make them if you were living for yourself? I mean, like, one thing that's changed me and the way I look at stuff is having a child. And when you have a child, you become an adult. And then all of a sudden you want to just go do you and live for you and not get a job. I mean, go pick up cans, start donating blood, do whatever you got to do to make sure that little kid has what he has or has what he needs. Like that, it's mind blowing. This stuff just infuriates me that I don't understand how you can, like, I can understand if you're in just a tight spot and you're doing your best, but just to laugh it off and like, this is just part of the culture. I don't understand it. Comment down below, am I right or wrong? What do you know about this? I tried to find some articles on this. I think that this trend, what everybody's talking about here is, hey, the court said you got an order from the judge and we're executing. And if you have a bank account, it can be seized. That's anything. If there's a judgment against you, if there's any type of garnishment, they can come and get it. Not a lawyer. I'm just telling you, if you got a bank account, they'll find out. And they will come and get it. And that's the way it should be, because all this waiting for them to pay, taking their driver's license. No, you got some money, we're gonna get ours. So what do you think? Comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. On to the next video. This is one I just had to make because this stuff needs to be outed. It needs to be taken more seriously, or don't have kids. That's all I got. See you guys later.